When it comes to sports in Lorain, your station to watch is TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television.
Welcome to Biddy Wrestling. What is Biddy Wrestling? Well, we're going to tell you in just a minute, but my broadcast partner this afternoon is Tom Bauer, Hall of Famer. Tommy, these are little kids.
The ones out there right now are first graders, and I think maybe the oldest kid on the team might be about a sixth grader. So they go anywhere from first grade to sixth grade.
Sixth grade in between. Yeah. And the opponent today is Strongsville.
Yep, and you can see Strongsville. We got that little green uniform on. Lorain's on the bottom right now.
The basic idea, learn how to wrestle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. But it's kind of cool to see little kids out there trying to polish up their skills and do some stuff. So
and the rules are going to be exactly the same. Now
the same.
The referee may have a little bit of leeway on certain little things, but basically all the rules are exactly the same.
And don't you, being the Hall of Fame official that you are, you officiate to the level of the sport.
Exactly.
So you're not going to call every stinking little thing. Well, here we go. We got a half Nelson thrown in. And
that's Henry Smith from Strongsville on top there. Xavier Harker is the Lorain boy.
Okay.
And I don't know. I think they go about a minute periods here.
Yeah, it's a
and so you got to struggle here. You got about 6 seconds. Yeah.
Oh, and there's
too
a
late.
fall. Okay.
Yeah.
So Strongsville wins that one by a pin. And again, you got to remind the kids, you got to shake hands, you got to do this. I mean, it's really kind of cool to see these kids trying to do the right thing and all that stuff. And there's another handshake, and he's going to go over and get another handshake, I think. And
yeah, it's typical.
Yeah.
These kids, I mean, they've been around wrestling sometimes for a year or two now, and they're kind of following the high school kind of kids. So,
and obviously, the older they get, when you get up to fifth and sixth graders, those kids have been around. They've wrestled for maybe 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So it'll get better. But, it's the old thing, athletically, you have to learn by playing. And this is, you're playing the sport right here. You're doing the thing. And
every program you hear anyone talk about, they always talk about their Biddy program.
Yes.
These are going to be the ones they're developing now to move up.
Yep.
So right now we have... it looks like the 52-pounders.
That's 50 to and with the bigger kids, we eliminate the one a lot of times and just say instead of 150. No, these are legitimately.
52,
there's a head and arm.
Yeah.
Oh, right to his back.
Yeah.
Now again, this kid from
Strongsville.
He's been around the block. There it is. He's wrestled a little bit.
Yeah, I could have read him all his accolades, but he didn't stay on the mat long enough.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael Vick.
Now, I know a lot of times in these matches, if there's a pin, they'll award you, but then they'll make them wrestle the rest of the time because it is about experience. And you know how much experience you get when you get pinned in 35 seconds.
Well, here's another. This may be the 60-pounders, and I think Lorain has a good 60-pounder, and so do they.
Oh, he's in. Lorain kid is in on a single leg, trying to dump him. There's a nice takedown by Lorain.
Yes.
Oh. Headgear comes off. Got to put that on. And again, our official is
Sean Petty, senior.
Petty, senior. Yeah. And he does a really good job with these little kids.
Yeah, I have here Brandon. Brandon just got his reversal for Strongsville, but he has a whole list of, 2 times Ohio NOS state placer. He was a state champ in the 52 pounds last year. So these kids have been around the block.
Yes.
They go down. They always go out to Youngstown to wrestle in, the state championship things at this age.
If you think about it, Strongsville come all the way into Lorain to wrestle this thing. Now there's, we're down about 18, 17 seconds.
Yeah.
Score is 2-2. And Strongsville's in control. And this one's at least going to get out of the first period.
Yes, it will. But he's throwing that deep half.
3, 2, 1.
And the coach is telling him exactly what. You rip that half off. You got to get out of there. Yeah, that's Blake Cancel for Lorain.
Okay.
And they choose neutral because he took his first takedown. So maybe get one in the second period also.
He's in there again.
I heard one time we had a guest speaker, one of our associating meeting, and was talking about the rules of what you teach a Biddy to do.
Yeah.
Stay on top and have fun.
That's right.
There's the takedown for Strongsville, and this time. Yeah. Now you got a kick out of there.
There you go.
Got his 1 point. Come right back at him.
And that wasn't a kick out. That was a legitimate escape.
Good escape.
The score is
4-3
Strongsville, and we're working on trying to get around. If you can capture, if he can keep going, he can get that takedown.
You'll see
the lead.
You'll see the same thing happen in the varsity match all the time, where he just can't get around. You got to hook that leg to come on.
Yep.
Still 4-3 favor Strongsville.
I think we got a little
blood, a little bit of action, maybe.
Bloody nose. Yep.
Yeah, this kid, I read some. He was an OAC state placer, and the OAC stands for Ohio Athletic Council.
Okay.
And they have their state tournaments, but they first have to qualify through a district.
I gotcha, yeah.
And if the top 6 out of that district qualify.
So it's a mini version of the OHSAA. Yeah.
And they usually meet at 6 different locations all around the state, and then they all meet in Youngstown in March for the championships.
Yeah. And the idea is, again, promoting wrestling.
Yeah.
And actually, if you think about it, this is maybe the only sport that somebody this young
can participate.
Yeah.
On a level
that's recognized by an
association that does something and have a real official to do their matches.
Correct. So here we go. We got 12, 11, 10 seconds.
No takedown because they're right on the edge of the mat. And you see, you got to keep both of your ankles in to get the takedown. That's why Sean Petty didn't award that takedown. Now, you don't want to give up any cheap points late.
2, 1. There it is. Okay. Score is 4-3 Strongsville.
This is a good match going into the last minute of the match.
Yeah.
Now, both coaches said they had some good 60-pounders.
Well, you got to float. You got to
he's trying
that ankle. Yeah. Don't let him sit out. There you go. He's got it now.
Now you got to try to work for some back points in there.
Sure.
Now, do they have back point kind of moves where in a varsity match like this, the coach would be yelling to try to get a tilt or something like that? But, how much does 8- and 9-year-old boys know about tilting and all those fancy little things?
He's working on a half there.
Getting that little bar arm in there.
Yep.
I think the best thing to do is throw a half and try to turn him that way.
Yep, exactly.
It's that's the basics of wrestling on top.
Yeah, exactly. Boy, Lorain, he's doing everything he can.
Yeah.
And the Strongsville kid, I'm winning, and there it is. You're not going to turn me. That was a good match.
Very
a one-point match.
Yeah.
Strongsville wins 4-3. There's the shake.
Yeah, good strategy there might have been let him go, give him his one, and then try to get a takedown.
Because he did get a takedown in the first period, so it wasn't something that would be impossible.
Yep. But that Strongsville kid was very tough to get any back points on.
Yeah.
So here we are at. This has to be what?
There's still a 60-pounder because they had 260.
Couple extras, yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure they're wrestling because this kid looks like they're a lot bigger than the ones that just finished, aren't they?
Yeah, especially that Strongsville kid looks
tall,
a little taller. Yeah.
So I don't know whether they're going to wrestle their extras at the very end or they're going to wrestle them in order. So it's hard to tell with how people do things.
Well, that's what the two coaches usually agree to, right?
Yeah.
If I was going to do it, I would say let's do them in order. And the kids that are being put in there to do that, they feel more like part of the team instead of, let's wait, and then you could do it. Then you're like an extra, and you want to feel like you're part of the team.
Yeah. So I have for Strongsville, T.J. Clark. And he was a district qualifier, so he's been around for a run. And for Lorain, Vinny Bonamino.
There you go. Pop your head, and you got him.
He tried that headlock.
Get your head out of there. Oh, man. a second or two more. Yep. So you're going to take the neutral. Okay.
He
deferred.
He deferred and let the Strongsville.
Yeah.
And again, he's going to take his down, kind of like what varsity kids do.
Sure.
Take down, so you're going to get your escape.
Yeah, learning the basics. Trap a leg, break him down. Yep. Don't let him pull your arm down like that. All those little things, but it's kind of neat to see these little kids working.
Yeah.
See there, you got a half, but got to be a little more broken down before you can do that. But still, take him out. There you go. You're still in control. Oh, he gave.
Well, he kind of broke his hips back. Once you get those hips back,
Yep. Yep.
It's hard to control someone when their hips way away from you like that.
Exactly.
And 30 seconds, you got to go for a takedown now.
And it's the old thing, if you have control, you should have pulled him back in and, been on top, yeah. Yeah.
Well, 4 seconds to go.
Yep.
Don't get taken down. I mean, that's the advice every coach is going to give. No short time mistakes.
Short time points. Yeah, that's you want to get them.
Yeah.
Don't give them.
Yeah. See, now Lorain's coach says you go down now. It's your chance to get your escape, and then it'll be a takedown to win the game.
Exactly. Now you're on your feet. That's it. Break the hands. There we go. Got that hit. Ooh, roll through. There you go.
See, that was a nice little move on the Strongsville part because he countered that roll.
He went with it, yeah. He can't stay like that. Strongsville can't stand like that.
You got to get up to your base, Lorain.
Yeah.
And the official got to help a little bit by making him jump out and wrestle a little bit.
We're down to 24, 23, 22 seconds. They say, he's almost done. Now you got a chance to get away.
Stay in bounds,
Stay in bounds. Don't go out. Break the hands. See, that's close.
Yeah, very close.
To just running him out of bounds.
Yeah.
See, a lot of times those stalling calls, as the defensive wrestler, you have to make the guy look bad.
Yeah.
So here we got 9. There's the stalling.
There's only 5 seconds to go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. They say it was only 1-0, but I tell you what, there was a lot of action went on.
Yeah.
A lot of attempts, and that's what you want to see.
I think that was an experienced Strongsville boy because he knew,
yes.
hold on.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had the right strategy,
yes.
Sure. Okay.
See, the simple solution would have been having a microphone down there and announce who they are. Here we are.
Don't get technical.
Nope. See, there's...
Quick shot. And I tell you what, the Strongsville kid, anybody wearing socks like that better know what he's doing. Right?
Yeah.
There's a spin. Oh.
Well, they got that whizzer in there. Look, he's rolling over. Yeah.
See, he couldn't hook his leg in there to stop.
Yeah.
There, yeah. Out of bounds. Okay.
Yeah. Put these away. See, they have some experience. You see that little sprawl he did?
Yes.
You don't see that usually from a person who just. So I'm sure they've had at least a year or so under their belt.
Yeah. I mean, I can remember seeing these matches where one kid would panic and start running.
Yeah.
And the other guy chasing him around the mat. Yeah. See, Lorain kind of knows what to do. Don't get tripped back. Yeah, he did. All right.
Was a second to go, yeah.
Oh, short time points.
That's that short timer.
That's it. Okay, Lorain is going to be up. Strongsville down. Going into the second period. Got to break him down. Break it. There you go. Now you got to go to work on him a little bit. And I got to believe in this, we always talk about this, you wear your opponent down.
Yeah.
These kids, they get a little more tired a little more quickly. Don't you think? I mean, this is pretty hard work.
Adrenaline kind of keeps you going at this age, I think. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Look,
nice takedown. Did he take him down to his back?
Oh, my.
He's got to count.
Yeah, I think he's going to have
I think he's got him. He's got 20
seconds to work on something.
Oh.
Yeah, and now stay on top. Now the trick is to stay on top.
Got 3.
That should take it about the 5 to 3.
Yeah, it's a 5-point move.
Yeah. And keep him down on the mat.
Boy, he had the right idea. He just couldn't quite lock that thing in tight enough. But it was a good wrestling sense and do what he had to do. There we go. So Lorain's got a 2-point lead going into the third period. And they're both going to be in the neutral position. Well, it's the takedown's going to win it or tie it, huh?
Yes. See, now, Lorain's coaching point would be to don't do anything foolish.
Right.
You can't stall. I mean, you can't stall and you got to be aggressive, but you don't have to do anything foolish.
Right. Exactly. You can be a little defensive here. He's got his, look, he got his leg. Oh.
Well, see, that was that little trip.
Yeah.
And he came down.
So that tied it up. Oh, he's in a high bridge.
Yeah, high bridge, and that's back points with high bridge anymore.
Yep. 23 seconds to go, he got 2 out of that.
Now you got to get a reversal.
7 to 5.
Yeah, back in the old school, that high bridge would keep you from getting any back points.
Correct.
But they've changed that rule.
Well, they should. I mean, you're on your back, really. We're down to 15.
Yeah.
Well, he's just happy to.
This was a very good match.
This was a good match.
Yeah, Lorain almost had the pin in the second round.
Almost,
yeah. But I mean, legitimate wrestling moves, counters, everything. There it is, all over.
He's going to get a nice match from his coach,
he did
I'm sure.
A nice job from the Lorain boy. Trying to get the spectators off the mat, please. That's the other thing these kids have to learn. They go to these open tournaments and that there's people wall to wall. All right, so we're getting a little bit bigger. Yeah, we got the 2 coaches have to make sure we got the right kids out there.
How many Biddy wrestlers were slated to wrestle this evening?
They were throwing some extras in because they didn't know how many were going to be coming in from Strongsville.
Yeah.
But I think I have a count here. About 13 for Lorain.
Oh, okay.
And there may be some extras because Strongsville brought a nice little group too.
And really, if you're bringing kids that far, you want to see them get some action.
Do something,
Ooh, there you go. Nice takedown right to the back. Ooh, it's close.
Yeah, I think he's got it.
There it is. Yep. There you go.
With the quality of the wrestling going on there, that might be Matthias Davis, could that be? Or Nazi Thompson? They were both state champs.
Oh.
Or one was second and as a runner-up, and one was a state champ. So they've been around the block too. They go to the big tournaments and the qualifiers and the districts and move on to state. I've always worked a Youngstown tournament, and you always see some Lorain people down there.
Sure. Oh yeah. Good double leg takedown.
Boy, it was.
By,
it was.
Strongsville. Oh,
See, he's going for an inside cradle.
Yeah. He's been. Oh, there you go. He's in trouble. There it is. Boy, that's a hard. You can't get out of that.
No.
I mean, that's man.
That was quick and to the point.
Yes, it was. Coaches are good with these kids too.
Yeah.
Shaking a hands, that's good, but a little pat on the back, and that coach just whispered something to the Lorain kid. You know, I mean that's.
I don't
That's
know.
the way it's supposed to be.
I don't know exactly how many times these boys practice during the week, but it's probably 1 or 2 times where they kind of all meet together at the. I assume they come over to the high school here and roll around on the mat and get some real coaching and get some little matches. I know some leagues then they have organized wrestling on Sundays.
Right, Sunday's the big
Sunday
day,
morning
yes,
because all the officials and that are usually busy all during the week and tournaments on the weekend. But Sunday's the time for biddies.
Yeah, and you should get legitimate officials like you have here tonight.
Exactly.
Because a lot of times you get dads out there or some, not real good at what they're doing. But I mean, if you're going to do it right as far as the administration of the match. Now this is
a big kid.
Bigger, yeah.
Yeah.
Joey from Strongsville. Xavier from Lorain.
Well, this kid's much bigger than the Lorain boy. Talking about taller.
Yeah.
Takedown for 2.
Yeah. There's
the half.
Yeah. I think we might already be all the way up to like 132.
It could be.
Well, these might be a 6th grader out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. 132. There's going to be some varsity kids wrestle that are smaller than that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
106.
Yeah. But they're much older.
And experienced and tougher and
sure.
mature and
Yeah.
that, but still, size-wise.
Yep, you got it. Okay. Should be 2-0.
Yeah, I think.
There was a
I think
takedown
the
there.
Strongsville got a takedown, obviously, there.
Yeah. Okay, so second period. Strongsville down, Lorain on top. Let's see if he can hold him down. Breakdown. And he locked his hands. Okay, so he gave him 2 and a technical.
Yeah.
So for a total of 3.
Now, most times when a kid gets a penalty point, you have to stop the match and assign it, where that locking hands is one of the few that you don't stop.
Let him go.
Let him go.
And a fall.
Yeah. So.
Because you don't want to, I mean, the guy might be working on further things. And
Yeah.
Joey from Strongsville.
Okay. Now, here's a little kid again.
Now
these are some extras.
Some of these extras are coming out.
Yeah.
So I think we're probably recycling down probably to, maybe 56 again or maybe 60 pounds again.
Yeah, these are the little guys.
Yeah.
And the problem with little kids like this, and that's why you're doing it, is to learn. When they get taken down, they panic a little bit.
Yeah.
And they don't know, what am I going to do? Well, in any sport, don't panic.
Panic a little bit. Sometimes they cry a little bit.
Well, we haven't had that tonight.
No. Like I said, these kids have been. This is not their first rodeo. I'm sure they've wrestled a little bit around.
Yep. The other thing I haven't noticed, and Joe probably appreciates this, there's mothers here, but they're not screaming and yelling like regular moms do. You know what I mean?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Well, that could be, yeah. See, it's a simple move, but he has worked and worked and worked on it, and you're just kind of, like you say, screwing him into the mat.
And just spiraled him around. That's why
it.
they call that move the spiral. Oh, saved by the
go.
back. I don't think there's any back points. I don't think he got a count.
Yeah. Okay, so we're into the
second period.
Second period, yeah, 2-0 Strongsville.
Now, Lorain got to their feet. That's what you're supposed to do and turn in. Yeah.
And
Well, I'm sorry. Strongsville got to their feet. Okay. And wrong one. He did exactly what you're supposed to do. I had the wrong wrestler up and wrong wrestler down.
See, he's got that single leg. He worked on that, and the thing is, when he gets it, he knows what to do with it. There's the 2-point takedown.
Yeah.
And
when you get some of these matches here, sometimes these matches are a little harder to officiate because they do some unorthodox things. Now, I haven't seen anything out there, but these kids are well coached. Yeah.
Yes, pretty squared away. Mm-hmm. So there's the half, and that's usually the
pinning combination.
There it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Coaching, make sure they got their kids paired up properly again.
And, people say, well, just little kids. You know what? If you're going to be in an athletic contest and you lose, you should be a little upset.
And you hang your head a little bit short.
What the heck? But then the key is, when you come back, learn from your mistakes.
Or go get a McDonald's, and everyone's happy after that.
That helps smooth it over.
McDonald's?
Or a Wendy's smoothie. Is that the smoothie they have, that ice cream thing?
Is that why they call it a smoothie or smooth it over?
Yeah, it's smooth, yeah.
Yeah, they're collared up a little bit. See, he's trying to work for some inside control, which is a thing I'm sure he was taught because
it's a basic
thing,
for
when you're on your feet, but it's not a natural thing. But that's the only way you're going to get a takedown. And he got the inside control, and you see how he went in for that leg.
Right. Now, see, he's down, so now you got to come back up. There, he lost his balance, and there you go. Keep coming out. Keep coming out.
Strong was just a little tiny bit stronger than him.
Yes.
10 seconds.
Boy, that is so hard.
Yeah. What kind of,
I'm not sure what that is.
Kind of like a scissors?
Yeah. Yeah, he had his leg under.
Yeah.
All right, that makes it 5-0 Strongsville. We're going into the second period. Strongsville's down.
Because Lorain took up.
Lorain is up.
I think you're going to try, Try your luck at try to get some back points on your own.
There you go. Yeah. He's got that leg in there. See, this is where size counts a lot. There's a nice crossface.
But he got a little bit too high, but he's still trying to keep your hips lower than his. Yeah, or higher than his, because that's what Strongsville's trying to do. Stay on top and have fun. It's the concept with Biddy wrestling. All the moves will come.
There's a reversal. It's 7-0 and a kick
7-1.
7-1. 15 seconds to go. Out of bounds. 12 seconds in the second period. But one thing about Biddy wrestling, too, no lead is big enough.
No.
Unless it's a pin. Because one little mistake and you're in trouble.
Now, I was surprised we only seen one headlock. Because usually at this level, everyone's headlocking.
Yes.
And you try to break them of that habit because it's very easy to get a headlock when you're a Biddy.
Oh, yeah.
But it's very hard to get it when you grow older.
You're right. Well, and people know how to get out
Yeah,
of it,
exactly.
Too. Yeah. That's a good job getting to his feet. Now you got to
now you got to take
get
the
out
hands
of there. Stalling on
Strongsville, yeah. Once a man stands up, you got to do something with him.
Make an attempt.
Get him back down to the mat. Sometimes it's hard because the man don't want to go down to the mat.
Yeah. But see, it's on the way down when you can throw a half or whatever. Things happen when he's moving around.
Yeah, on that transition.
Yep.
So you got that tight half in. Lorain got it out of there.
See, that's why the other basic, keep your head up, right?
Yep.
Keep your head up. When your head's down, they can put the half in. We're down to 17 seconds in the third. Lorain's down 7-1. Reaching back's not good.
Potentially dangerous because his arm was stretched way out at the shoulder.
Yeah, and you don't want to twist it the wrong way. Yeah.
And you see the official, he jumped in there. His primary job is to maintain the safety of the wrestlers on the mat.
That's why
calling the points and all those are secondary to making sure everyone's safe.
Green, 1 point. Or no, stalling red, 1 point green. Okay, that was a good call. So 7-2. Strongsville the winner. I'm thinking they've got one more coming out.
Yeah.
I don't see a Lorain kid.
Lorain kid's on the mat.
Out there. Yeah, I got you. Okay. We might be getting close to the end here.
I think this Lorain boy, if I'm not mistaken, he might have wrestled the first. But they're trying to match him up. So everyone from Strongsville gets a match. Everyone from Lorain gets a match. And sometimes you do a little bit of double duty just so everyone did.
And especially in matches like this, because chances are you only wrestled a minute.
Yes.
So what the heck?
Yeah. And the kids are liking to get extra matches in.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the purpose of all that practice you do. You get to go into the lights.
Yep.
On a Thursday night.
Oh.
Wow.
That's it.
Here comes the next two. Yeah, they had a lot of little extras. That remember the first round went with all the, quote, first teamers.
Well, but plus, as we said earlier, if you get on a bus, you come all the way over and you say, you're not going to wrestle.
Nah,
why am I doing this?
Why, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Has a nice little sprawl on the Lorain.
Yeah, and he put his weight on him.
Yeah.
Oh, and a nice.
See, but
he tried to spin, but he
too high. You can't spin that high because you see how he got caught.
He got caught. Got that.
Yeah.
That arm on that leg. Well, he's doing it. Yeah. Keep your weight on him. I give him credit. You got to break that single leg. That's good right there. But then some of these, sometimes, I was going to say, wrestle for the stalemate.
Yeah.
And then you get a fresh start. So all of that, he gave up no points. So that's
21
good.
seconds to go, and still have a chance for takedown. But I think he has an equal opponent out there, so, it's anyone's game right now.
But this sport, like every sport, it's self-confidence. You got to believe in what you can do, and there's the takedown.
More so because you're out there all by yourself.
All by yourself. Yeah. You can't look over to your buddy. Hey, give me a hand here.
Yeah, no, the other 10 aren't there to help you.
2-0 Strongsville, second period. Tom, one thing I really like about being in the Titan gym here is the way they got the nickname right on the seats. The seats are up on the other side.
Yeah.
Maybe Joe, if he gets a chance, will swing it over and you see that big Titans over there. That's pretty cool. Yeah. It's a nice venue.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right out here where we used to practice football at Admiral King. Who'd have thought they'd have hardwood out there on that floor someday?
Yeah.
And he's working on a takedown.
The Admiral King had a reputation of being one of the biggest gyms in the state, and I think Lorain here has
this
equal floor space. Yeah.
There's There's a takedown and back points. I think I saw him get a count.
I think he got 2, yes.
And that's it for second period. 4. No, it should be 4-0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All 4 points coming at short time, too.
Both of them, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's clock management that
Sure.
you learn from experience. You just have to have a feel for what the time is out there. And coaches got to help you a little bit, too.
They do, yeah. Good coaches know, you know. And I'm sure they work on drills, short time drills.
Yeah. See, now that kid did it right. He had that inside cradle move, and that didn't work, so he cross-faced around so he could get dead behind him. Tuck that arm back.
Yeah. He knows what he wants to do. Now
he's underneath the arm.
See, Lorain, that arm came out, and boom, he had the half in. All right, good. He ripped it off. That's good stuff, too. Get to your feet. Try to get out of there. There you go. 1 point escape. But you got a chance. You know, sometimes you have to learn, too. The other guy might be the better wrestler, but for the team, your goal is don't get pinned.
Yes.
You might lose, but don't give up the
bonus points. No bonus. That might be it. It looks like they're all going to be some handshaking going on.
Yeah, I think you're right. Officials coming over. Going to sign the book.
See if they can match up any more.
The Warriors to Work program makes it possible for wounded warriors and their families to build new lives together.
When my dad left, I was like this big, but now I'm like this big. My dad got a master's degree in human resources.
Thanks to Warriors to Work that my dad has a terrific job.
The Wounded Warrior Project helps him by, giving him another start.
Now that my dad's home, I get a lot more hugs.
I'm really proud of him.
Find out more about Wounded Warrior Project at findwwp.org. Welcome home, the brave.
Copy and paste.
There's a lot of hidden dangers out there in cyberspace.
Never put your personal information online unless you ask your parents and they say that it's fine. Before you log on, don't be hasty. Please be smart with online safety. Stop and think before your connection. Use these steps for your protection. Online safety.
Stop. Think.
Connect.
All right.
Well, that'll take care of it. So for the Biddy Wrestling.
Yeah, nice new addition to the TV20 lineup. I'm glad we can bring it to you.
Yeah, and we'll see if we can bring another one of these to you. So
now, if you're watching on Spectrum Cable, be patient here. Right after a few messages, we will have the varsity match. But if you're watching on YouTube, you'll have to go back to the playlist, reload, and if you want to watch the varsity.
Okay.
That's it.
And which includes senior night as well.
So if you're not going to watch the varsity, for us, thanks for watching. And till next time, lots of good luck.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.